So now that we're moving to the Espanol sauces, the first thing we need is beef stock. And this is almost the same to the stock I showed you before. It's just beef. So yeah, this is the stock that I made and I only spent 4 hours because I don't have much time. I'm gonna show you this today, how to make this, and this is the first step to make espagnole. So yeah, let's talk about Espanol for a second. Alright, the way you spell it is espagnole, and the way it's pronounced is Espanol. This is the third sauce, and this is kind of different. Different step compared to the bechamel and the velouté sauce. For beef stock is, you can use veal bones. This is the most common, or any beef. I picked the part where there's like a lot of bones or
cartilage.
I didn't have a veal bones today, but I have here today is oxtail, which is more expensive and more kind of like pricey. First step is roasting it along with a mirepoix. Mirepoix is this onion, celery, and carrots, which is used for stocks in French cooking. This takes at least 5 hours to 6 hours, yeah. But I'll be here. Alright, so I think that's a lot of oxtail. So yeah, just oil this and yeah, put some salt, but just to season it. You just need to cut it in half. So in some parts of the world, some people take this out, the core. Some people say that it gives bitterness and they just want the sweetness in the onion. And for the celery, just wash it, okay? By the way, I just learned a Japanese technique. So you know how we do the rolling technique, like this? In Japan, they're just like a forward motion, like just like that. Same thing with here, just break them into pieces. I have stickers in my hand. Basically, that's it. That's my mirepoix, and you just have to season it and oil it. Then that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna brown this in the oven, and yeah, let's see it. So yeah, after 30 minutes to 40 minutes is I brown the vegetable. I kind of cooked it. Now I'm just gonna apply some tomato paste and throw it back. And you can do this all in a pot, then just cook it all. This is like, I would say this is the lazy way. Don't be lazy, guys. I'm gonna show you a coolest thing here in Western. Is they have this thing, the can opener from Asia, and we never had this. This is the coolest thing I ever seen. All we have is just the cheap one, and look how awesome is this. Look at that. Not a lot. Here's I applied some tomato paste, and I'm just gonna put it back in the oven. Since they're kind of cooked, it's fine. So now it should be done. Looks toasty now. Right now, I'm gonna fill this pot, and this is what I'm gonna use. This pot is bigger than me. Alright, so for the glazing, most people they heat it up back in the stove, or they put it back in the oven. They use acid to like get up. Oh shit! Look at that. Yeah, you can use any vinegar or that's what it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna put water just to get all that thing, and you don't want to waste. I remember in a restaurant, if you get caught wasting this, you're gonna get yelled at. So you're gonna learn in cooking, there's this thing, food cost. And yeah, this is the most important thing, and for me, this is the hardest stuff in cooking, is calculating the food cost and shit. Yeah, this is a beef stock, okay? Yeah, this is flavorful and powerful. That's why I guess you go to French restaurant, because they actually made that. I'm not against the grocery beef stock. I'm just, you know, I just want to learn it raw and fair and do it. Yeah, we'll be here for 5 hours. Just kidding. So the beautiful about cooking is the fats or the oil comes up. And in professional kitchens, some people don't throw it away because they use that fat again to make a sauce out of it. Also check this. Right now you're gonna see a lot of it, and that's what you should be skimming. Yeah, just skim that part, and in every cooking you'll see this. So yeah, it's almost 2 hours and I'm still here, and this is what it looks like. Right now I put the bouquet garni. I just don't have a bouquet, okay? So it's just garni. I guess that's why people don't want to do stock anymore, because it actually takes time and it's a lot of work. And if you're gonna ask me what type of work, it's all about patience. It's been a while, and for me it's 4 hours now. Look, it's 12. Already have my thing in a sink in there with a strainer and stuff. Zoom that shit. Yeah. I'm just gonna strain it in here. I'm just gonna dump the water, then boom. I just want to remind you that this is hot. So yeah, if you look at the color, this is the beef. Beautiful, smells nice too. I want to be pressing this because that released juice too, and oh god, I have a lot of oxtail here. And it's really full. Wow, I'm impressed. So yeah, this is oxtail beef stock, and you see how bro notice? Sorry for swearing. Okay, there's kids. Man, this is gonna be heavy. There's so many things I can do, right? I can even reduce that stock so I can get more flavorful. But now I'm running out of time. I'm just gonna ice bath it. For the ice bath I have here, just like this much. Do not fill it up to the point that the water go in there, okay? So yeah, there's all to it, and they're all almost the same process and just different time, right? So yeah, that's just how it goes, and I know it takes time, but I guess it's worth it. The thing about eating a food is you enjoy it in the least second, but making it's like, you know, it takes forever, right? Anyways, now we're going to Espanol sauces. That's the first step we'll need. Brown stock is always needed. Okay? Peace out. I don't have my thing to stand here today.